First of all, we all have to officially agree that consequences does not always mean a punitive response. Consequences are merely a result of a choice. So a consequence to low-level behaviors that are starting to percolate and become more concerning behaviors, but not for anybody's safety or well-being, is proximity. But how you use proximity is more important. If you got a yapper with a high social battery, it's very easy for that student to become a squeaky wheel. So before their behavior gets to a point where you cannot stand it, you need to use proximity. When you get over to the student, get down on their level and ask if everything's okay. They're like, yeah, I'm just talking to my neighbor or whatever. Ask a question about the activity they should be doing. If they say they understand it, then just say, I can tell that you're having a hard time staying focused, and I know it's tempting to want to talk to your friends and discuss other things that are happening around school or with your friends, but I really need you to lock in. What can I do to support you? They're gonna shrug you off because they don't want your attention, really. They want their peers' attention. This is where you drop the next step of the consequence. You're gonna say, okay, cool, please get back on task. Let's remain focused. But if you recognize, or if I recognize that you're going to need a little bit more support because you're still talking to your peers or you're getting off task, I'm going to insert next behavior or next consequence. It could be move their seat, pull them close to you, give them an alternative assignment, literally anything but what they're currently doing. You should know them well enough that you'll know what the consequence they want or don't want is. I always say make it just a little bit uncomfortable for them. It doesn't need to be like super harsh and humiliating. Just a little bit uncomfortable for them so that they don't want to do that again. Because human behavior, like I said, consequences are just the result of an action or an outcome of an action or choice. We want to get a student to stop doing this undesired behavior and continue or change the behavior to a more desired behavior. You got to make it uncomfortable to do the undesired behavior and make it highly praised and easily comfortable for them to do the desired behavior. If you want a more specific response, go ahead and leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. But this is the type of stuff we talk about in my Behavior Boss Academy. We dig into the behaviors that you're experiencing in your classroom. It's literally PD in your pocket, but tailored for you and without the corny icebreaker games.